lightning swap. It's been sitting for a while. The alternator went out at some point. I got some goodies for the car, specifically in the passenger seat. We got to pull the alternator off, get that rebuilt, get it built to something bigger because this thing requires a lot of voltage. We're gonna see if we have an alternator here to throw back in it, but gotta get this one out to pull it. I imagine it doesn't fare too well being exposed to the elements.
Probably not, but it sure as heck wouldn't look as cool with something over it, though. You know?
Yeah. So let's go see if it starts up. It seems to last pretty long on just battery power.
She might be down a cylinder, maybe.
Well,
or two.
I don't know.
It's definitely got an exhaust leak.
Yeah, it's got exhaust leaks. We haven't checked plugs. I mean, it did a lot of burnouts at 30.
Oh yeah, this thing has seen a crap ton of abuse. I bet you the plugs look wonderful.
Yeah. So pull the alternator, I guess. See if I. Now, is this the same as the 4-valve ones? I don't really know.
I don't think we'll really have a good idea about it until. Fresh blower?
Yeah, man.
Ported,
bro.
Oh man.
With a smaller pulley too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fresh from Jokers. So yeah, we'll have to see how that goes.
Perfect.
All right, well, I think we found the problem, actually. Yep. Corrosion caused one of those pins to basically break off.
Yep, so it snapped off right in there.
So
Explains why this thing ain't been charging for a while.
Makes sense.
Plus,
so,
you know, rain comes in right there. This thing ain't no garage queen, you know, so, I mean.
Well, I'm gonna see if I have a spare alternator. I still want to rebuild this one out to a like 270 or something like that, higher amperage for all the systems that we're running here. But I'm gonna see if I have a spare. I don't know if this is the same as a 4-valve one, but we're gonna try it. All right, so I got a 4-valve alternator. Not really positive if this is good or even if these interchange, but they kind of look like they will. So we're gonna do the old repair ski over here. I'm gonna take the broken pin out, toss her out, and wait, is this red clip supposed to? I don't think this red clip's supposed to be stuck in there. Wait, is it?
Yeah, that's what holds it together.
Oh, that's, never mind. That's supposed to be there, guys. Now we're just gonna try to clean out this and put this back together. We're gonna get the other one rebuilt. Obviously that wasn't a KMJ problem. It's a water problem. So I guess maybe we'll put it back together with this, see if it charges. This is out of my other Marauder, so it might even be an upgraded unit because remember they had that crazy audio equipment in there.
Yeah.
So it seems to spin pretty smooth. So we're gonna try this for now. A little brake cleaner job, dude.
Yeah, man.
Good to roll.
Looks fresh.
How's this looking? Oh, she's good. It's good
Solid.
to go, bro. Good to go. Ugh. So good to go, dude.
Solid, man. Your alternator chilling in there, belts on.
Alright, I'm just going to spin it over, make sure the belt self-centers.
Yep. So let it find where it wants to chill at. Yeah, looks good to me.
The wideband is not on yet either. Almost hit 13 out there.
I saw it spike.
Oh, there's wideband turned on, I think. Showing 35.6. That's not a very healthy wideband. But this one does charge more than the other. Well, the other charged pretty good until it corroded. Oh, the wideband started working, maybe.
I mean, it's running.
Okay, well,
It's doing something.
it charges,
Yeah.
so I guess we can put it back together, get the other one rebuilt. This one just doesn't really put out the voltage that I'd like to see. That's about what the stock one charged at. So, but we know it works. Put the pulley bridge back on, and ideally I want to put the ported blower on soon. We're not going to dyno it tonight 'cause it's too loud, but I'd like to make a baseline hit. One, to see if hopefully the engine's still healthy, because we don't want to go put the ported blower on and be like, oh, it made the same power as it did before because it's down like 2 cylinders. It's totally a possibility if you guys saw Mustang Week.
Absolutely possible.
Yeah. So an oil change probably wouldn't hurt.
So pulley system's all back together. Right now we're getting a spark plug out.
Take a look, see where it's at. I mean, we know it's got some exhaust leaks.
Yep.
It's got some stuff. We really should put it on the lift. We just, I don't feel like moving a bunch of stuff around.
Needs an oil change.
Yeah, it does need an
It's
oil change.
a little milky. E85 milky though, not the bad milky, so we're all right. How we looking, dude? Dude, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad. I wonder if it's got a dead quilt bag. Maybe.
It's possible. It clears up once you like rev it.
Right.
It smells relatively fine.
Yeah. I don't know if we should do plugs on this thing. I think maybe we just try and drive it and see if it just clears up.
You can go drive it.
I mean, obviously that's only one of 8 plugs, but it doesn't look that bad. It looks pretty normal, honestly. So
yeah, we can go drive it.
yeah, we'll see what happens. A little Italian tune-up, man. Should be met.
Well, let's hope we make it back, right?
Yeah. Yeah, she's charging.
Yeah.
A little bit. It ain't much, but it's honest work,
Exactly. Wideband turn on yet? No, not yet. So we aren't totally sure if this thing's like fixed or anything. It's also super cold, so we gotta definitely get it warmed up to temp.
Gotta get some heat in the motor,
Gotta get some heat in the fucking pipes, dude. MT82 trans, dude. Definitely got a good belt sweep too.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the alternator is charging. It's never been super healthy. It's like 12.9, 13.0.
It's enough.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
doesn't.
I forgot fifth gear doesn't work.
It doesn't drive that bad though. Like,
Oh no, I mean
it rides actually really nice.
yeah, it rides decent.
Like, if you ignore the fact that the motor's trying to hop out of the engine bay, and that it's popping, and you know that you can feel the exhaust leaks literally in your butt, that ain't bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not a bad car, dude. I mean, 13 volts. We're still only at 149 cool in town. Call some strong E85. I don't know if it's coming from the back or not.
Make that engine move again.
Huh?
Put it like second, and watch how much the engine moves. Get it in second gear and get it
Yo,
moving
the
again.
E85 smells really bad. You don't think we're leaking
Fuel?
I think it's from back there. I mean, the tank's right there.
I don't know. I'm smelling a little bit of E. I'm smelling a little bit of oil.
I'm not smelling any oil, bro. I'm smelling straight
Well-
E85.
Really? You're not smelling oil?
Not
I'm smelling oil, dude.
Not oil like a oil, dude. I'm fucking my eyeballs are about to melt.
Really?
Yeah.
It must be bad on that side. I feel fine. This man's acting like he's sitting behind a freaking Top Fuel right now, dude.
Bro, it smells like straight. It's got to be leaking right back there. All right, so it's not good to send. It's hesitating.
Not good to send.
We're gonna need to invest some more time in this thing, but it does drive. Drives, it charges, it holds 177 cool in temp, 63 psi on the oil pressure, 110 on the IAT2. So
She's dialed in a lot of places except for the motor mount department, and yeah, she definitely don't sound.
it's lean. It's lean.
Yeah. I wonder, what is the fuel pressure dropping?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, we got a leak somewhere.
Yeah. Either a leak or it just doesn't have enough fuel.
That's that too.
That's what I'm trying to get back.
Come to find out, we're getting there. It's gonna be like everywhere.
Dude, the E85 smells.
Okay, I'm smelling it strong now.
It's brutal, dude.
Dude, I would just let this thing roll.
But we did make it back, so that's good.
It's Tesla, man. All right, so we got to see what went wrong there. Besides the
low
obvious.
on fuel pressure, lean.
Motor's moving a little more than she should. Oh, that shit's right there. I didn't even know.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, it's literally right here, but I don't feel it. Right in there. I mean, otherwise though, I mean,
I don't see anything.
it's not bad for sitting for basically a year.
Nothing's wet up here that I can see. Are we looking under the car? It definitely sounds worse.
Unless we're just smelling the exhaust right in the cabin.
Well, that might be the case, but that wouldn't explain why the fuel pressure's dropping unless it's just low on gas. You think maybe it's just so low that it's sloshing and that's why it's losing pressure?
Could be.
I think it's probably what we're smelling is that exhaust leak. It's definitely leaking on both sides.
Yeah, definitely.
Worse on this side, I think.
Definitely needs some attention on the exhaust situation. She needs some love.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
What about that motor mount? Can we see that from here? It's definitely this side that's picking up. Yeah. It is there.
It doesn't look loose. Doesn't look loose. So it's either cracked and broken.
Like off the block? Or like in half?
I mean, I cut it to like
Make it work.
So I mean,
So it's hard to say really what it could be without getting it up in the air, and, right? But this one's not wired up, right? No, that one is wired up, and then that one's obviously taken up by.
I mean, it turned a little bit, but not much.
All the way. Keep coming. You're gonna need to go back a little bit, but keep coming forward.
Hey guys, tech tip. If you want your motor mount to be a mount of the motor, you gotta bolt it to the motor. So those must have vibrated loose at some point, and well, yeah, but that looks like an easy fix. We'll just have to get under here with the floor jack, lift it up, and get that to meet.
Shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, as for exhaust leaks,
This is definitely the worst side. How are we looking over here at this flange?
well, you know, honestly, it's probably blew it's just using that stock 2-valve gasket on it.
Oh, so you think it's the manifold gasket
Yeah,
itself?
it probably blew that, so I should probably get one of those, replace that. This motor mount looks good. So that's an easy fix on the motor mount situation. Fuel line wise,
We're not leaking, so I'm thinking maybe that smell must have just been the dang exhaust leak, dude.
yeah. Here's my new rear end, buddy. She looks brand new, doesn't she?
Yeah, man. 0 miles.
0 miles. Look at them springs though, huh?
Yeah, man. That might be the nicest thing on this car. For now, until that ported blower goes on.
Yep. Okay, so this is not great.
No.
That's what the mark there would be.
Yep.
This is my temporary ground I made. Temporary.
It's only here for the last
For a year.
Yeah, that's
It's
all.
only been there for a year.
That's what it was there for.
All right, well, I think we got a list of what we need. Fix this.
Oil change.
Motor
Hey,
mount.
at least that's an easy. That's easy.
It
you
might
know?
even just need to be topped off on fuel. I only put like
a couple gallons.
2-3 gallons in it, so
It's hard to say how much was even in it to begin with.
If it was low,
Well, hold on. That's pretty wet.
well, that's oil.
Oh.
Probably from excessive burnouts because the PCV's open. But yeah, that's just oil.
Okay.
So that's not
not a big
That
deal.
is not concerning
Not
at
a
all.
problem.
Yeah, we're not concerned at all about that. So I think our list is oil change, exhaust leak, motor mount, top it off with fuel.
I mean, literally just the bare
some
minimum.
plugs, and I mean, I was kind of expecting the exhaust to be like cracked or something, but
It's definitely it's definitely got to be these manifold, which is like at that point, is that even worth trying to deal with, or?
yeah, that's worth fixing. It sounds really bad, and well, the wideband's over here, so that's a good thing.
Yep.
But
Well, the wideband was reading pretty okay, all right?
yeah.
Which this side, like I said, I'm pretty sure this is the worst side.
What the?
Something make it home in there?
Where are my oil pan bolts?
Dude. Well, you got some over here.
I don't think I pulled the oil pan off of this thing. Maybe I just never checked. But it's not like leaking.
Not leaking.
So
It's leaking everywhere else, but not there. Oh my goodness, dude.
Hey man, this thing handles some freaking abuse. Like you can't even look at the rubber.
Yeah, that's a lot of rubber, man.
Like you can't even argue that this is a stout unit. Okay.
Yeah, dude, look at that. Honestly, exhaust from about here back, not bad.
Well, that's because it's factory.
This right here, that's something. That's some, yeah. The only stainless on this whole thing right here.
Yeah, baby.
Shoot.
All right. Well, I think we got our list. You know, got our list. We're gonna have to.
She's
figure out-
really not as bad as I thought it might be after a year of.
I mean, we just drove it.
I know, it didn't take us that much to do it. We swapped the alternator and we were good to go.
Yeah.
So
I'd like to see better voltage. I'd like it to be charging at 14 volts. Here's a K&J pump. It's looking brand new as it did when we put it in.
my zip tie bracket.
Yeah. This thing, honestly, a good power wash, you know, inside, underneath, and this thing would be like really, really good. But, you know. All right, well, that's the list. I don't think we're getting to it in this video, but it lives to see another day of little maintenance things.
She ain't gonna turn out like the old Crown Vic.
Yeah.
Staying alive.
Well, I mean, the thing about this chassis is it's good enough. I mean, this motor pops. We can put another built motor in it. We can put something else in it. I mean, the chassis itself
It's super versatile.
is
We
dialed.
put whatever we want. Yeah.
Like, you felt how smooth it drove down the
yeah.
street.
Yeah.
I mean, so, like, you can literally dump any drivetrain in it. You can put a Coyote, you can put a fucking Lightning motor, you can put a Godzilla in it, you can put a Bear in it, like, anything. So, it's a solid chassis to do whatever with.
Yep.
Put 3-valve in.
Yep. All right, well, I think we know what we got to do to get this thing dialed in and ready to rip again.
Yeah.
So shouldn't be too much work, and I think she'll be good to go.
Yeah, for old Mustang weight.